A very good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining me for this Facebook Live chat today on Thoughtful Thursday. You're very welcome to join me in this conversation, and thank you for taking the time to talk with me today. And if you've got any comments, if you've got anything like you would like to say, please leave a message and we can bring it into the discussion. Or if you're watching this later and you have some questions, just pop it in the comments box and I'm happy to speak with you. So here we are again on Thoughtful Thursday, and what I want to talk to you about today is I actually want to ask you a question. As I sit here in my office pondering about what will I chat with you about today, the message came to me from my intuition to talk to you. Hey Ethel, how are you? I hope you're well today. Thank you for taking the time as always to join me. We're talking about today, the question I want to ask you is, do you value yourself? Oftentimes, whenever I'm working with clients and we're setting goals and we're looking at what we want instead of what we don't want, we're looking in the direction of possibility and talking in a transformational conversation. Hey Emma, how are you? Thank you for joining me, and thank you for all your lovely comments in Lifeology New. It's nice to know that you're interacting with and giving you some food for thought, I think. So I'm asking you the question today on Thoughtful Thursday about, do you value yourself? Clients will often have great aspirations about what they want to do and where they want to go and change the direction of their life. And we have transformational conversations around it. But when I ask them the questions, do you believe you're worthy of having this? Often the answer is no. So here's the thing. Whatever it is, and I know we spend a lot of time talking about whatever it is. Thank you very much for all those hearts and thumbs. It's great to know that you're enjoying this and appreciate that it's making a difference. I want you to think about whatever it is that you want to have in your life. Are you worthy of having it? And if the answer to that is no, then it's about taking a step back and thinking about it. There's three things that I like to say to people. Do you give yourself permission to have and be and do whatever it is that you want? Do you believe you're able? And do you believe you're worthy? Now, I know that there's things around beliefs that can hold people back and imprison people. Beliefs can be changed. There are things that you used to believe that you don't believe anymore. And I will allow you to think about that for a minute or two. Think about something that you used to believe that you don't believe anymore. I'm going to go with the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny. I still believe in Santa, so I'm not going to go with that one. But I just want you to know that whatever you believe about whether you can have permission, whether you're able, whether you're worthy, you can change the belief. Now, an exercise that I would recommend is that you write down, what do you believe about giving yourself permission? What do you believe about being worthy? And what do you believe about being able to have whatever it is that you want for your life? Now, look at that. And I know, Emma, you did the exercise that I posted in Lifeology and You yesterday, so you may have already made a few lists. But I want you to think about what you believe about those three things. So you're giving yourself permission, able and worthy. Write down what it is that you believe. Then look at that and look at that very clearly. Because if you, those three things, I like to talk about having your ducks in a row. If you don't believe those three things, then you're not going to get out of your own way and let the universe work its magic for you. So if you believe that you're not worthy, then what is that getting for you? That's the next step of the exercise. So in believing that you're not worth it, what does that get for you? Well, I'm going to make a few suggestions. It probably has you have stuck. It probably has you be unhappy. It probably has you be hard on yourself, beating yourself up with the self-talk going on in here. And it's probably all quite degrading and belittling in terms of if you don't believe you're worthy. So what does that get you? Thinking about what does it get you if you don't believe that you're able? And what about you believe about not giving yourself permission? So you will have some points as a result of that exercise about both of those things. Now what I want you to do is to review what you believe about being able, being worthy, giving yourself permission, and rewrite that belief in a more positive way. And I honestly believe that if you can get these three things stacked up, that you will fly. You will absolutely soar. But if one of them is out of kilter, then that won't be the case. So for each of those beliefs that you've written, rewrite them more positively. So I believe in terms of your ability to be able, your worthiness, I believe, rewrite it. And I believe about permission, rewrite it. Then once you've rewritten it, let your imagination go wild. And I mean wild, about what will you get when you take on this new belief. Okay, so step into that, immerse yourself in that 150%, and feel how good it feels when you have a more positive belief about being able. See how you see the world differently when you believe that you're able. And hear how the self-talk changes. Hear how it becomes more positive, more empowering, and it's just so exciting. Isn't it? Yes. Okay, so do the same thing then for being giving yourself permission and for being worthy. Most importantly, I think it's the L'Oreal advert that says you're so worth it. Well, I just say you're worth it. I'm telling you, you're so worth it. Okay, so get cracking on that, and it's a really insightful exercise. And here is the thing. Set about now thinking about what you want to have. And in the being positive and being selective of your thinking, because remember, we're always on the three principles of mind, thought and consciousness. And that is to now set about, where are you going next? What steps do you need to take? Where is this wonderful, exciting future ahead of you? And remember, hey, thank you for all those hearts. And anybody else who's joined us, if you would like to give us a thumbs up or some hearts, or indeed some smiley faces, sending me the love, because I'm sending it your way. And I just want you to feel how good it feels when those three things are in alignment. And I want you to see the world as it is differently, and when you're in alignment with those three things, and hear how it's all the self-talk changes immediately. It really does. It changes immediately. So on this Thoughtful Thursday, if any of you've got any comments, please feel free to just pop them into the comment box below, and happy to discuss them. If any of you have anything that you want to send me a private message about, or some topic that you would like to be covered, either on Mindful Monday or Thoughtful Thursday, please feel free to do that as well. I know I've had some messages from a lot of you, and I know that in terms of what you feel about yourself, in some instances for some of you, it's quite demeaning. And I want you to value yourself so much that in terms of what you do, what you put into your mouth, in terms of food, in terms of alcohol. I actually had cause yesterday to be in a doctor's surgery, and a young man came in, and I'm not sure if he was coming off drugs or was on drugs or whatever. And it really set me to think about, how do you value yourself to allow yourself to be either misled into a situation like that, or that you're so desperate and so down on yourself that you see no other way out. I just want to remind you that you are a unique and amazing individual, and you can have and be and do anything that you choose to put your mind to. And if you're abusing your body with substances or whatever, it's about valuing yourself to and I'm all for everything in moderation. I'm not on my soapbox to say that you can't have a little treat now and again, but it's to come to love yourself, grow to love yourself, come to value yourself, because you are unique. You're here to serve a purpose. Remember, we are spiritual beings having a human experience, and that you're so worth whatever it is that you want to have. So please, if you can undertake to do the little exercise that I've given you today, it will set you free, and it will allow you to love yourself and to be kind to yourself. And when I often say to people who perhaps are in difficult relationships, or the person that they're with or a family member doesn't love them, ask yourself the question: how can you expect someone to love you or respect you if you don't do that for yourself? That's a key question to ask yourself. How can you expect another individual to love you, respect you, whatever it is that you seek from another, that you don't, if you can't do it to yourself? And it's a basic fact. If you don't love yourself, if you don't respect yourself, then how can you expect someone else to? So that's a takeaway message for this Thoughtful Thursday. To love yourself and to value yourself, because you are worth it. Whatever it is that you want, have, you are worth it, and you can have it. It just means that you take some action, putting your attention towards where you're taking the action and where you're moving the energy. And they talk about, where you put your energy flows. So I want you to stay in that question for the remainder of this Thoughtful Thursday. How can you expect another to love, respect, whatever it is that you're looking for, if you don't do it for yourself? Now, I just want to share with you, I am actually going to be running a 6-week programme starting on the 27th of October, and there'll be more of this kind of work take place within the workshops. It's over 6 weeks. The places are free of charge because it's been funded through Peninsula Healthy Living. They've got some funding to deliver a life skills programme, which I have the privilege of delivering. So if you would like to join me on that programme, please, you can see the details on my my feed, and you'll be able to get the number if you just give Kirsty a call, and she'll sign you up for it. The places are limited because of the capacity of the room, so get on and book your place on that. And as ever, if you'd like to join the Lifeology and You group, I'd like to thank all of the members of it. We've now got that up over the 100 mark, so I will be looking at putting some more work and videos and popping up in there to have a chat with people and to go into a little bit more detail about the 3 principles of mind, thought and consciousness. So if you'd like to join that group, just pop over and send a request, and I'll approve you and add you to the group. I appreciate all of your contribution, and if you think this has been useful, just give some hearts, some thumbs, some smiley faces. That's always appreciated. That makes me feel that I'm not just sitting in my office talking to a phone. So I want to say to you that I hope you have an amazing day. Remember how amazing you are, and now you know that you're so worth it. Get on with your day, this Thoughtful Thursday, and I'll catch up with you all again on Mindful Monday. Till then, take care. Bye.